Guys, this is LJ for Monday, and this week's topic is a little bit different. I don't think people have really addressed it a lot, so I wanted that to be one of the first topics we addressed in our series and on our channel. And it's trans identity. Um, I don't see myself as transgender. I always, from the time I was 7, I think probably was when I really started to notice that there was a difference um, in genders, and I thought, well, I think girls are cute, and uh, you know, guys are fun to play with, so I must be a boy, and that's how I've always identified. I've never dressed any differently than I dress now. Once, when I was a teenager, I tried to please everyone. Um, that didn't work out so well. I was suicidal for a long time. I was very depressed. Um, Basically, I would wear my little skirt, my dress, and all that crap in the daytime, and then I would come home. And when I was home and I was by myself, then I would put on, a pair of boxer shorts and a tank top and start painting. That was my only outlet at the time, was painting, and I did a lot of it. I mean, tons. I've got so many paintings just sitting in my closet because, I mean, some of them aren't even really that good. It was just, it was just something to do to take my mind off. And as long as I was in that space, that tranquil space, I wasn't a boy, I wasn't a girl, I was just painting. I was one with the canvas, or whatever you want to call it. Trying to show you guys my American Eagle shirt, actually. I got it. There we go. Oh, wrong way. I always forget how to move on these stupid things. Believe it or not, I paid $1 for that. Paid $1 for an American Eagle shirt at a yard sale. And it's brand new. It's like never been worn, really stretched out or anything. It's a large. It's very nice. Anyway, now that I'm done bragging, yeah, I got to the point I was about 18. I went from the ages of 16 to 18 trying to dress and act like a girl, so to please my family, and I just became really depressed, really withdrawn. I didn't want to go places. I wouldn't leave my house. I would just sit on the computer all day, and a lot of the times I would set up, like dating accounts and stuff as a man, and things like that. Just something to occupy my time, because I just really didn't want to face the facts. And when I was 21, well, first of all, when I was 19, it got worse. It got to the point where I actually would have panic attacks all the time. And by the time I was 21, I was drugged to the doctor, not willingly. And she told me I had panic disorder, and she gave me some medicine, which I still take to this day. Because of my dysphoria, I don't think I could really get through the day without using it. There are times when I go off of it and I try, but yeah, I just end up being depressed again. So that out of the way, I started to go places, I started to do things more, and I realized that I wasn't comfortable. I have always been overweight. I've always been kind of heavy. When I was 12, I weighed 215, 230 pounds when I was 12. I was like this high when I was 12. And no 12-year-old needs to go through that. I had chest pains and everything. So I came to my grandmother's house after attempting suicide once. Uh, I don't think it would have been very successful, though it was with a kitchen fork, and frankly, most of my mother's silverware could be sailed to China on uh, without stabbing anything. Uh, and I apologize for my voice, but I've got kind of a sinus thing going on. It's raining out here, actually, and when it rains, my sinuses go. Um, so I came and spent time with my grandma, and I got better, of course. I wasn't around all the family stress, the everyday family stress, and I lost about 30 pounds in 2 months, and then I lost another 30 pounds that following spring, and I got down to a normal weight for my size, and then my mom got remarried, and I ended up having to come out to the guy that she married as a lesbian when it just didn't sound like it clicked right in my mouth when I said it. It just didn't go in my head just right. I don't care if someone's a lesbian or not, but the way I identified, I always tried to dress like a Backstreet Boy or like a man in general, someone that I looked up to, admired, whatever. Um, and I got it in my head that, well, I'm not a girl really. I'm masculine and I'm a man and I'm supposed to be bigger. So I thought, if I get fatter, I'm not really fat to people. I'm just bigger. Well, looking macho when you're a girl isn't exactly weight isn't exactly the way to do it. Um, so I'm losing that weight now. After carrying it for, I lost it and then I'd gain it again because I just had so many insecurities about my gender, and everything. Uh, dating. I was in a relationship for almost a year. That didn't work out. Anyway, uh, after that long road, I realized I'm not gay. I'm a straight man, and this is what's wrong with me. And I heard the word transgender, FDM, for the first time, and I spent like all my time, excuse me, I spent like all my time on YouTube, on the internet, just looking things up, finding out about tea, finding out about surgeries, finding out, what all you have to do to get these things. Um, I went to my doctor, I told her I was trans, and she said that was perfectly natural, that was, if I felt that way inside, then that was who I was, and she was cool with it. Uh, so now I actually did seek therapy. I did get diagnosed as transgender, but my therapist retired, and she stuck me with some bitch, pardon my language, but she was a real bigot. She thought that the reason I felt male was because I wanted to outdo all the men that had done wrong to me or my mother in our lifetime, and that was why I wanted to be a man. And I told her, I said, I'm a better man than they are without male genitalia, without testosterone. Right now, sitting here, I am a better man than they are. That is not the reason. Well, then you hate women. I said, no. You listen to me. I said, a woman birthed me, a woman raised me, a woman paid for my school. I do not hate women. I love women. I'm just not a woman. And so now I am almost completely fully accepted in myself as a man. I have my days like everyone else does, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this isn't right, this, and that. But, at the end of the day, if you're okay with your decision, in life, then whatever you're cool with. Also, the only way that I can better myself is by feeling better about myself, and the better I feel, the more I can do to better myself, the better I will feel. And I hope everyone else watches this video or watches one of the other guys or Jane's video and comes to understand that we can't help who we are. We were just born this way like you were. Okay, so this video is running a little over 10 minutes. So, peace.